welcome back, Phoenix Garage fans. Today we did a little bit more work. I'll show you what I did. There's a lot of it off the camera because of the fact that there's just so much. And it's my first time working on a bike like this. This is new to me, so not that I haven't taken apart dirt bikes. It's just this is a 4-stroke instead of a 2-stroke. Most for dirt bikes are 4-stroke, or 2-stroke. I mean, so there's a lot less going on the bike. I'm trying to get down to exactly what is going on. So far, we don't have very much because I'm still working on the process of getting the engine out. I'm working slowly onto it and getting a lot of it taken care of. But I'll show you what I got done today, and you'll be able to see exactly how far everything's gone, and I'll tell you exactly what I met in, what kind of problems I met up with, and certain things like that. And you can send me your opinion. All right, so as you can see, the bike does look different. It's missing the tail end on it, which is over here against the wall. I had to, because it has that tail light on it, it has an extra wiring on, which most dirt bikes don't have. Usually you just take off the 4 bolts that are right here on these brackets to hold up this subframe, and it just removes completely out. There's also a bolt holding in the muffler, which is right here, and another one down there, and then there's also a bolt for the pedal, so like the brake pedal. So this canister was bolted to it. It bolts in here. There's another one on the other side, and then there's one up here. Like I said, I like putting all the bolts back. So like the bolt that goes here, I put it back on the subframe. All the rest of the bolts, like these ones, they're all back in their spot. I put everything back so I don't lose nothing, because sometimes I may come here every single day, but then sometimes I might not. So I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. All right, the other challenge I got to is I was going to take off the rest of the muffler. That bolt came off. That's a Torx. I don't think that belongs there, but it was there, and I removed it, and I go to remove it, and now it's stripped out. I must have been cross-threaded when it got put in there, which sucks, which means I might have to clean up those threads. I can do that. I got the tool for it. I just hope it comes off and doesn't break. All right, other than that, you can see the carburetor's out. Carburetor's here. Completely, it's the original carb for it. You can see Keyhin carb. So Keyhin carb is there. I will get that taken apart. The person did tell me that they already did it, but I will be doing it myself just to make sure. You never take anybody's word for anything. So everything is taken apart. These cables, I was having a struggle, and then I realized all I had to do was remove the center bolt and then loosen up these little nuts here, and then it would come right out. You loosen it up and pop it, it comes right out. It's simple. So the next steps are I wanted to take the carburetor off because I wanted to get down to see if the valves are still there. The valve, if I had dropped the valve, that valve would be completely gone. It wouldn't be just sitting there. I checked those two, and on this side, on the intake side, and they look fine. I was going to check on the carburetor on the exhaust side, but the exhaust won't come off. So my next thing would be to remove the radiators so I can get a pair of vice grips on that bolt that's seized, to try to see if I can move her back and forth and just get her to loosen up. Hopefully she didn't ruin too many threads, that I can get it to either retap it, or I could just remove it completely and then just change the bolt up or something else. Other than that, I was going to check on the other side. I had a good idea from True Vintage, the check the other side. There's like a cover you remove, and to check for timing, to remove the turn the crank on the other side, to check for timing, to see if it's completely seized only one way, if it sees both ways. If it sees both ways, then you know it's the head. But if it sees just the one way, it means something stopping it from going farther up. And I could literally just figure out a way of removing just the head there and figure out what's going on. And it might also mean that it dropped a valve on the exhaust side. Or it could be still the intake side and the stem is still in there, but the end of the valve is gone into the cylinder. But we don't know. We'll see when we get there. It'll be a challenge. I'm looking for a table to put here so I can take the engine off and put it on the stand or the table or whatever and work on it. That'll be useful for that. I'm also going to probably lay down a piece of the cardboard that's there underneath it, so if I do drop oil on this floor, it'll protect it from getting any more oil on it. I want to keep the garage clean. Considering the fact that I don't own this garage, I'm just renting it. I'd like to keep it as clean as possible. It's I'm thankful for being able to use this garage. So yeah. Other than that, I got the exhaust off, and I had to remove this panel that covered that exhaust so I can get to that bolt. It holds that in and holds it there. Well, it has a bolt that goes here. It has that bolt that clamps it on, and then there's this one right here that holds it in. It goes through the frame into it, which is yeah, it's on the subframe. Yeah, right there. So you see this here goes through the muffler, which I don't know what happened to that bolt. I might have put it somewhere else. It could have been also a bolt that holds other things. I don't know. I guess I'll have to find it at one point. Sorry, I thought I would have put it back. Anyways, doesn't really matter. Some of the bolts have to be replaced anyways. It's just not sitting there right. So I'm done for now. So I'll be able to just look around and see exactly what's going on. Yeah, there's a mess. Made an oil mess. It's one of those things where if you don't pay attention to what you're doing, you're gonna cause a mess. And I wasn't paying attention, not realizing that there was oil on that side. That was the wet side. And I got that side, I got some oil on the floor. I was able to stop it before, but all right, so just put away the tools. Just got everything taken care of, and we'll hopefully come back tomorrow for this, finish it off. Not finish off the engine itself, but like just try to figure out exactly what's going on with it. I need to get that engine out of there, so it has to come out at one point. So it's might as well get it done as soon as possible, so we can start the teardown, and you guys can see exactly what's going on with it and what's happening. If you guys like the videos and like the stupid sunlight, and you guys like the fact that we're taking this part, we're going through a whole new direction with the channel, hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know that you're liking the direction that I'm taking with the channel, a whole new direction. It'll let me get some feedback that I'm going the right way with it, and this way I could know that I'm doing something that you the fans like of my channel, and we could put more into this. I do look forward to putting more projects like this on the channel, and I look forward to the next project that's coming up, hopefully at the end of this month. It's a older one, but it's a better one. Not better than this one, but I mean it's better than what we've had lately, which is not much, considering the fact that I haven't really posted much in the last 2 years. Really, I apologize for that. I had a baby. My wife had a baby, and things just got a little harder for us, and we've been trying to dedicate our time into just taking care of the kids. She's a little older, she's 2, so we could start dedicating more time into getting some of the videos posted and having more time onto the channel. Now let's see if I can set this up without it falling down again. So yeah, so if you like the route we're taking with the channel, or you have advice, or you have opinions on what we can do better, or what you would like to see on the channel, please don't hesitate to leave a comment, and we'll I'll look into it, a lot of it. I'd like to build some mini bikes, some pit bikes. I'd like to almost turn the channel into a bit of what Cars and Cameras are doing. I actually been watching their channel for the last few years, and I actually like what they're doing. I'd never be able to build like the world's fastest mini bike or anything like that. That'll be completely off. And they're a bunch of guys they just seem like they have a lot of fun with what they do. But I would love to be able to at least build mini bikes. And the only thing is, here where I live in this area, there's not very many places you can go to take those things on trails. There's not many trails for them, so it'd be almost like a waste of time. But I would collect them, I'd build them up, and I would sell them to people who have cottages. There are people that live in this area that go out to cottages and they're an hour or two away, and I'm pretty sure I could sell them pretty quickly. I mean, when they're on Facebook Marketplace, they sell pretty quick. Especially if I don't put too much money into it, and I can find a way of saving a lot of money when I'm building them, I can sell them at a lower price and still make enough money to build another one. And I'm pretty sure you guys like seeing them. And there's also people on there that sell older models, things that look like they've been trashed, or pit bikes, like older pit bikes that look like they've been abused. And wouldn't be too hard for me to take them, remove the dirt bike engine in it. That's like an 80cc dirt bike engine or a 50cc dirt bike engine in it, and just stick like a Predator engine in there, a 212 Predator engine or something like that, and with a clutch, a centrifugal clutch in there, and that would rip. There's guys that I've actually seen videos they've actually put it on like a 250, and the 250 works. And he was saying how, like, he's surprised of how much he didn't really lose much power by going to the 225cc. It's almost like a lawnmower engine or a snowblower engine or something like that. So it would be an interesting thing to try out. All I gotta really do is weld the plate in there that it can sit on, and then make sure that the holes for it to line up and to hold it in there are straight enough for the clutch lines up with the chain, and it wouldn't be a big deal. Now, if it's something you guys are interested, let me know, and I can look into getting that done. I have welding experience, so it's not doing that kind of thing, fabrication stuff. It's not a big problem for me. Also, was looking forward to getting into a little bit of my channel at the beginning was supposed to be about building things that people would have thrown away. You know what I mean? Like something that would have been trash and give it new life. So that's why I called it, Phoenix Garage, because the Phoenix is literally something that was considered dead, in ashes, and revives into something that people found beautiful, something that somebody likes. And not everybody has to like it, so it could be something that I could build. I could have one or two builds going on at the same time, and it could be good enough to where if you're happy with it, I mean, I can build more of those. I'm really just looking into building my channel as big as I possibly can. Right now my channel is not monetized, so everything that I am putting onto it, and I'd have no sponsors, so everything that goes into my channel right now goes into my channel, and it's my money that's going into it. So it's really just what it is. So I have to be careful with how much I spend with my money, because I have a lot of kids, and there's a lot of things that need to go into the house too. So as long as it's something that doesn't cost me $2,000-3,000 or a little over $1,000 to do, I could do it, and it would be fun. It would be enjoyable. So please hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment if you have a comment to leave, and tell your friends to sign up. And look forward to talking to you guys another time. All right. Thank you.